Hey everybody, Pat Armstrong here, and I just wanted, before we start this video, just wanted to preface it with a couple of things. First of all, remember before you do any workout to make sure you do a warm-up, about 2 minutes warming up, and then when you're finished with your workout, take about 2 minutes just to cool it down, bring your heart rate down, and all of that. And then also make sure that you have handy your water and your towel, because you will get pretty sweaty and pretty thirsty. So hope you enjoy the video. Hey everybody, Pat Armstrong here with another edition of Increase, the lifestyle vlog for men and the women who love them. As you can see, I'm in my garage again, getting ready to film another workout. And again, I'm doing this just to show you what I've been able to do over the last couple of years to help me in my fitness goals. And it's funny, I don't know if any of you follow me on Facebook or not, but I posted something that I came across yesterday. I bought this fancy scale about a year ago that not only does your weight, but it also measures other elements in your body. And I'd weighed myself a year ago and wrote all those things down, and I got on the scale yesterday, and the difference as far as weight was 10 pounds lighter, so I'm at 183 as of yesterday. So very happy about that. So today I'm just going to show you again something that I have done in the past, and something actually that I still continue to do, and it's a lower body workout. So what it basically does is everything from your waist down, so strengthen your legs, help you get that nice firm shapely booty that you'd like to have. So if, again, you choose to join me in this workout, just please be careful. And I was chided by one of my former coworkers about, yes, I understand that these workouts are not for everyone. You should definitely know your limitations, but also please don't use those as an excuse, because some people will like to leave those or use those as an excuse not to do certain things. So if you want to, you can join me today as we work on lower body. Okay, so the first exercise that we're going to do is what you call 3-part squats. Now, let me just show you here from the side. When you do a squat, the idea is not to go over this way and bend your knees, but the idea is to look at it as in sitting in a chair. So you want to keep your back as straight as you can, and you want to keep your butt back and squat like that. And try to keep your knees from going over the front of your toes. Now that's not always easy, and not always, can't always not do that, but you don't want your knees going too far past your toes. So when you do a squat, try to keep your chest back and your back straight, and go like you're going to sit down, and do it that way. Now that's a 3-part squat. So the first one we're going to do is keep your feet together and keep your arms up. The reason why we keep our arms up is that helps us with keeping our back straight when we squat down. So you do it this way. So again, not bending over, but you're squatting down. And we're going to do 10 of these. So we've already done 2, 3, 4, feet together, 5, just sit in a chair. 6, go down as far as you can. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now what we're going to do is spread your feet out about shoulder width apart, and we're going to do the same thing, but this way what we're going to do, instead of keeping our arms up, keep your arms at the side, but as you go down, bring them forward. So again, what that does is that help you do a squat rather than bending over. Keep your back straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now for some of you, if you're not familiar with doing those, I'm sure you're already starting to feel a little bit of a burn right here in the front there. So now the next one, we're going to go wide. We're going to keep our hands on our hips and do it this way. Now keep your toes kind of point, not out this way, but kind of at a 45-degree angle. And then when you go to squat, let your knees track out over your toes in that direction. All right, so it's a wider squat. 2, hands on your hips. 3, now if you have a tendency to want to bend over, go ahead and use your arms. That'll help you keep straight. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. Number 2 is alternating lunges. Now the way you do this one is you want to spread your legs out past your shoulders, your feet past your shoulders, not too wide, but you want to get them out there fairly wide. Put your hands behind your head, but again, keep your back straight, and then get in a squat position. Then what you want to do is you want to move to the right, keep this leg straight, and again, keep this knee over your foot. So get down as low as you can, so it means you might need to make it a little wider, and then come back the other way. Do what you can, keep your back straight. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, and see what I'm doing? I'm not going up and down like this. You don't want to do that. You want to keep it straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're going to up the intensity by putting your arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, good job. Now this next one, I have to admit, is not one of my favorites. It's front knee, front kick. And the reason why it's not one of my favorites is that you got to really concentrate on your balance while you're doing this. And my balance is horrible. So, but the way you're going to do this, and I'll show you from the side again, you want to start with that right leg back. Keep your arms up here, almost like you're going to fight. Then you bring your knee up, then back, then kick, back. Knee up, back, kick, back. Knee up, back, kick, back. 4, back, 4, back. 5, back, 5, back. 6, back, 6, back. 7, back. See what I say about balance? 7, 8, back, 8, back. 9, back, 10, back. So that's one side. You still got to do the other side. So start again with a back lunge with that leg in the back, hands up, knee, back, kick, back. Knee, back, kick, back. 3, back, 3, back. 4, back, 4, back. 5, back, 5, back. A little bit more intensity. 5, 6, 6, 7. And the reason why you do this is a crunch. If you're like doing crunches like this actually helps in this area too, when you actually raise your arms and bring them down when you bring your knee or your leg up. So 8, back, 8, back. 9, back, 9, back. 10, back, 10, back. There you go. The next is in, out, hop squats. And I don't know, I know just recording this on my phone. You probably have to turn it up to hear me talking. I don't know if you can hear me breathing too. But not only does this give you a great lower body workout, but it's also a good cardio workout too. So my heart's pumping, I can feel that. And as you can tell, if you hear me talking, that it's also making my breathing a little heavier, which that's good, because this is we really are working on just a total body workout. So it does not just, it focuses on the lower body, but it also does a lot for the rest of the body too. So this next one is tough. This one will definitely test you in your squats here. It's called in-out hop squats. So what you're going to do is you're going to start down here. Usually keep your hands in the front like this. Again, if you want more intensity, you can put your hands up this way. But you put your hands out and then you're just going to out, in, out, 2, out, 3. And just kind of hold it when you get out there. Out, 4, out, 5, out, 6, out, 7, out, 8, out, 9, out, 10. All right, so that's the slow ones. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to pick up the speed. So you ready? Get down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 5 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 5 more. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! That will fry your legs. Now this next one is what we call a pendulum. And what it does is actually works one leg at a time. I want to make sure I'm not too close to my tarp here. So I might move forward a little bit. Now some of you may have really good balance. You don't need this. The reason why I've got this music stand here is to help me with balance. But the way you can do this is if you take one leg, see I'm horrible, but one leg back and then bring it forward. If you can do that without having to hold on to anything, that's great. I'm not so fortunate. My balance is something I definitely need to work on. But here's what we're going to do. If you need something, the back of a chair or something like that, it works like this. So you're going to do the opposite of the side you're holding on to. So you go lean forward, leg back, lean back, leg out. That's 1, 2, 2. See, even holding on, my balance is horrible. 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. All right, so when you do that, everything's on this leg to help strengthen this leg. And the other thing too, this helps the core, because when you're bending forward and then bending back, you're actually, again, like imitating the crunches or the sit-ups as we used to call them. So now we got to do the other side. So move the music stand over here, get my cord out of the way. So again, keep your arm out because that helps as well. Going to do the opposite leg from what you're holding on to. So it's bend forward, back, back. That's 1. Leg back, leg forward. 2. Leg back, leg forward. 3. Leg back, leg forward. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Woo! That's what the music stand is here for. 1 more. 10. There you go. Next one. 3-way jockey squats. Now what you're going to do is you're going to keep your feet together and get down in your squat and then grab the reins of that horse. And what you're going to do, again, you want to make sure your butt is back and you try to keep as straight up as you can. I mean, you're going to come forward a little bit. You just can't help that. But then you're on a horse. So what you're going to do is you just kind of rock. Do these squats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So now what you're going to do is you spread your legs out just a little bit. Again, about shoulder width apart. You're going to get down that squat again, grab those reins. But we're going to check it. We're going to change it a little bit. So we're going to go left foot, right foot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. There you go. All right, we're not done yet. We got one more. This is the tough one. All right. So now we're racing toward that finish line. We got other horses around us, so we got to up it here. So again, get down about shoulder width apart. Get down in your squat. But now we got to pick it up. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Woo! There you go. This next one is one that we did yesterday. Actually, not yesterday. In the last video, when I did cardio, it's called a side lunge, side kick. So again, you'll be facing sideways to the camera. You'll be facing sideways if you're watching this. So what you're going to do, hands up like you're fighting. And you're going to lunge back. Keep this leg straight, this leg bent. Bring it forward, kick. Back, forward, kick. Back, forward, 3. As you can see, this is another balanced one too. So again, work at your pace. Don't try to go too fast. So 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. All right. Turn around. Do the other side. Hands up. Ready? Back. 1. My kicks are horrible. Back. 2. Back. 3. Back. 4. One thing you want to do when you go back, then you come forward, lean back to get your kick up. All right? So 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. There you go. That's side lunge, side kick. So this next one is just a squat. We call it tiptoe squats because what we want to do is when you want to stay on your toes as much as you can. So lift that heel off of the floor. So when you get down in your squat position, you want to stay on your toes. Now again, this helps with your coordination and your balance, but also it's a good calf exercise because you're doing your best to stay up on your toes. Now what I want to recommend for you is when you go down in your squat, again, bring your arms up to help you keep your back as straight as possible. If you don't, you're going to have a tendency to want to bend over. All right? So tiptoe squats. You ready? 1, 2, staying on my toes. 3, woo, balance. 4, 5, 6, Keep your butt back. 7, back straight as you can. 8, you're just sitting down. You're not bending over. 9, 10. What do you think? 5 more? 1, 2. Staying on my toes. 3. There's the balance. Always on 3. 4, 5. There you go. Good. Whew. Working up a sweat here. Well, as you can see behind me, I put a yoga mat on the floor. And again, this is one of those tools that I recommend that you make the investment in. You can buy this at Walmart. You can buy this at a lot of different places, and they're not expensive. And also, I talked about this in the last exercise video, was get the resistance bands. This band and this mat behind me, again, came from a store called Five Below. And what that is a store that everything is $5 or less. And so, and these are great bands and a great mat. You don't need something real fancy as far as the mat. And these resistance bands are great. Like I said before, just be careful over time as you use these. You want to inspect them because eventually they will wear out and they can break. So, but this particular exercise, we do need the mat and the band. Alright, so you're going to lay on your back on the mat, and you're going to take your band and put it around your foot, like so, keeping the left leg bent and keeping the right leg as straight as you can. If you want to use the handles to hold it down, you can. That might be easier for some. I like a little bit more resistance, so I hold it up a little higher. We'll see how I go through this if I have to change. Then lay back, and what you want to do is you want to raise yourself up off of the floor. So what this does, it works your core, it also works your leg on this side. So again, keep the band down on the floor as tight as you can, then up, 2, up, 3, up, 4, up, 5, up, 6, up, 7, up, 8, up, 9, up, 10. You're going to feel that in your hamstring on the leg that you have down. That's the idea, is to build up those muscles in your leg. Now we're going to switch to the other side. So again, band around the foot. Now I'd be careful doing this if you're not wearing shoes, because your foot is slippery, or if you're in socks, the band can slip off of your foot. So I would probably make sure you've got tennis shoes on to do something like this, because the rubber sole will help keep that band in place. Alright, so we're switching legs. We're down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There you go. So we're done with this. Make sure you get out of the way, but hang on to this. Alright, this last one. We call it the 4-direction iso lunge. Let me show you how it works. You want to step in the center of the band, so before you step on it, make sure you've got your bands even on both sides. You want to get in your back lunge like this, and then take the bands and wrap it around your biceps there. Alright, so what we're going to do is we want to keep the back leg as straight as we can. Not bent like this, but keep it as straight as you can. But also just be careful of locking it. Alright, what you want to do though is you're going to lunge forward, come back, then step up. So lunge forward, back, step up. So I'm on, you can't tell it in the video, but my back foot is on I'm on my toe. So I'm back down to where both feet are flat. I lunge forward, lunge back, 3, 4, 4, 4, 5, 5, 5. The band offers extra resistance. 6, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9, 9, 10, 10, 10. There you go. That's the left leg. Now we get to do the right leg. Same thing. Make sure you're even there. Getting your back lunge. Bring the band around your biceps there. Keep that back leg straight. Lunge, lunge, up. Lunge, lunge, up. Front, back, up. 4, 4, 4. 5, 5, 5. 6, 6, 6. Whew. Still working on balance too. 7, like I said. 7, 7, 7. 8, 8, 8. 9, 9, 9. 10, 10, 10. Woo! So there you have it, folks. All right. So there you have it, folks. A nice lower body workout that just 10 moves, and if you're able to, again, that comes from Tony Horton's 10-minute trainer from Beachbody, so it is made to do it in 10 minutes. One of the things that I learned with 10-minute trainer is I worked at my own pace just for the fact that I wanted to make sure my form was as correct as possible. And if I'm trying to keep up with them, I mean, I'm dealing with people that have been in the fitness business for a long time. And as I said before, I'm not a guru, I'm not an expert, I'm just showing you things that I have done. So I do them at my own pace. And so sometimes I can keep up with the 10 minutes, other times I don't try, because I want to make sure my form is right. One of the things in this that I emphasize, you heard me say, is do your best to keep your back straight, because you don't want to cause yourself any back injuries, and you want to get as much benefit from the exercise as possible. So if you like this video and you found it informative, again, I hope you will drop me a like down below. And then I just want to remind you, if you haven't already seen it and you'd like to go back and check it out, I did do a video on cardio, and so I want to recommend that video to you as well. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and be sure you ring the bell so you'll be notified when the next video is available. So anyway, thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.